Xbox has some huge games in development, and today we're going to talk about one in particular. But first up, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and share. It really helps the channel out. So Microsoft have a wide variety of studios making many different games at the minute, but they're also working with external studios on exclusives as well. One of which being Flight Simulator by Asobo Studios, and that seems to be working out really well for them. And they're going to continue this going forward. So having exclusive studios making exclusive games, and having external studios make exclusives. So at E3, Microsoft unveiled a brand new title, a new IP, made by the one and only Avalanche Studios. Now when this game was unveiled, I was actually quite surprised because I kind of heard about this game before. So Avalanche Studios is working on a new IP called Contraband. Now, what's interesting about this is that we didn't get much info at E3, but I've kind of pieced some things together. So this is going to be a open world co-op game. Now, for people that don't know, Avalanche Studios make crazy open world games. If you look at Just Cause, you have this wide open environment filled with many different gameplay possibilities and systems and gameplay mechanics. And it's a huge sandbox. And the thing about these games is that you pretty much go where you want, do what you want. And it's all about empowering the player to do whatever they feel like, when they feel like. They are one of the kings of the sandbox gameplay element. Now, the other type of game they make was Rage 2. So Rage 2 is a very wide open world game with first person shooter combat. And it kind of has Doom style gameplay. Now, I mention both of these games because we have Just Cause, huge open world, many gameplay mechanics. We have a smaller open world like Rage 2, filled with lots of detail and first person shooter combat. So in 2020, Avalanche Studios was continuing to hire for a brand new IP. This new IP being their biggest open world game to date when it comes to impressive detail and scope, when it comes to realism. A next gen project. In this game, again, being a new IP, we get Contraband announced at E3. So what I'm saying is that this is meant to be more ambitious than Just Cause and Rage 2, one of which being in scope and size, one of which being in detail and combat. Now, the game Contraband is meant to be an open world co-op heist style game from what we can tell. Now the thing that's interesting about this is that Avalanche Studios never really focus on co-op. It's always the single player experience through and through. But with a co-op heist style game, that opens up many different gameplay opportunities, because you have to think about it like this. Microsoft wants a wide variety of games in Game Pass. They have open world games covered. They have RPGs covered. First person shooters covered. But there aren't a lot of games out there, outside of Payday and GTA, that let you do heists. And everything in this trailer suggested that. So it looks like they're going to combine the crazy gameplay elements of something like Just Cause and Destructibility with the first person combat, or should I say combat, of something like Rage 2. Now, combine those two with something with heists, they've got an impressive game coming. And the thing is, Avalanche Studios have been hiring for this open world game for a long time. And I don't think this game is as far out as people believe. And the thing about this game is, it's always been talked about as a new next-gen IP. And as you can see, at E3 it was shown to be only on next-gen Xbox consoles. Which is really interesting because there wasn't much talk of a PC version, although I do think the PC version will happen. Again, the Xbox ecosystem includes PC as well, so there's not really any harm done there. But it's interesting because we look at all the games coming to Xbox. And if you look at something like Avalanche Studios, they make the type of games that aren't typically in Microsoft's first party lineup. So when I say this is their greatest AAA game, this could be Avalanche Studios' greatest AAA game. They've always made interesting games, but now they have to combine their crazy open world gameplay mechanics with something like Rage 2 where it's more compact, especially this being a next gen only game, it's going to be a really impressive game. And again, this is going to be an exclusive through and through, and it looks like Microsoft is working with external studios closer for exclusive games, and I think going forward we're going to see more of this. And it wouldn't surprise me in the near future if we see someone like Avalanche Studios be purchased by Microsoft, because again, these type of games Microsoft doesn't have many of. So yeah, it's exciting stuff. And again, this is a kind of a new type of game for Xbox, because like I was saying before, there aren't a lot of bank heist smuggling games out there, and this is going to be that, which is awesome. And frankly, I look forward to these types of games because they are different, they offer something new, and especially for people that are subscribing to Xbox Game Pass, they want new experiences, they're trying more stuff because they're paying at such a low price to have access to a wide variety of games. Why not have something like a open world co-op smuggling game in there? And frankly, that sounds exciting to me, and it could be exciting for Xbox going forward, because if this proves to be successful, this could be a viable brand new franchise to sit alongside the likes of Halo, Gears, Forza, and Perfect Dark. So it's exciting times ahead, and I can't wait to see more. And I don't think this game will be as far out as people believe. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to try and have the podcast info out on this week on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, it'll be in the description down below. And let me know what you're looking forward to when it comes to Microsoft's new IP in the comments down below. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good day. I'm out. Peace.